This year I ain't playing, I'm on a mission. I don't see no competition. Waiting my turn and I play my position. Sat in the room, I ain't talk, I just listen.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave here, JDH Reptiles. Egg cutting time. This is clutch 10. This clutch is the male. The male, I believe to be a pastel lesser cinnamon sunset. I produced it, but I don't really know what it is. I'm hoping this clutch will answer that question here. The female is a, let me grab our card to be correct here. Super pastel lesser cinder lace. Cinder is Ozzy's line of mahogany. So with that being said, if I'm correct about the male, we could potentially get bells. So, let's see here. Where is he at currently? And I will show him to you. So this is the male. So it's hard to tell what he is. I know he's a sunset because it came from a sunset to a sunset. But I was guessing pastel lesser cinnamon sunset. I don't think it's coral glow. Doesn't have the correct coloration in my opinion for that. But I don't know. Hopefully we'll find out in this clutch. I have another clutch later this season that hopefully will help in determining his genetics as well, if this clutch doesn't help. But as you can see, there's a lot of other genes in the female. So we might not be able to tell here in the egg cutting, but we're going to take a look and see. So again, let's I'll zoom in here and let's get to doing the egg cutting. See what we can hash out. Why don't we? All right, looks like 5 eggs. Well, there's lesser because that's a bell. So the first one is bell. I have made a lot of bell hat sunsets this year. I think that'll be now the 5th one. So, all right. So we know he has lesser. That we can tell. Can we get something else? That way we can see what's going on in here. Let's see what egg number 2 looks like. Holy shit! Are you okay? All right, not a bell. So this one has pattern. This is super pastel, lesser, man, maybe lace. Hope you guys can see. There's some pattern. It almost looks like a lesser cinnamon. But there's so much white here, which makes me think it's super pastel and lace. That's all I can tell right now. So a pastel cinnamon, or yeah, a pastel cinnamon would be a lithium. And that kind of looks like a pastel, or sorry. Yes. A pastel cinnamon is a pewter. A cinnamon lesser is a lithium. And this kind of looks like a super pastel lesser cinnamon, my guess. I don't know. Or mahogany? I'm not sure. Number 3. Let's see if we get anything else here. Number 3. Another super light one. It's not a bell. This one's going to be cinnamon, lesser, super pastel, probably lace in there as well. All right, so I'm guessing the genetics I thought this male was probably is. Cool. I like when I get good on my guessing. Especially when there's not much to go on, like that male. There's not really much to go on there. So I just know what a cinnamon sunset looks like. I know what a lesser sunset looks like. And I know that it's neither one of those. So I didn't think it had coral glow in it, even though it was in the pairing. So I think I got the male right. Alright, number 4. This clutch is going to be really cool to see once they shut out, for sure. Alright, now we get some color. Pastel, cinnamon, maybe mahogany too. Lesser lace. It's kind of what it looks like to me. Kind of looks like a lithium lace, but it's a little bit darker. Like maybe there might be cinder in it. I don't know what a cinder cinnamon looks like, but I'm assuming that could be what's in that animal right there. I like seeing the dark stuff like that, a little bit of color. And remember, all this stuff will be 100% het for sunset. We'll make that very clear. So everything should have pastel, and everything will be 100% het sunset. Last egg, number 5. Let's go. Something nice. Something not a bell, and it looks like a bell. There's a little bit of pattern to be seen there. Maybe it's not really a bell. You can see a couple alien heads here. Super pastel, lesser lace, or a super pastel. Maybe it is a bell. Super lesser, and I could just see some pattern. That's weird. I don't know. So, definitely going to need to come back for the update on this one, because, yeah, that's a lot of cool looking animals. By the way, it's just water, so don't worry. I'm not spraying like cleaner or ammonia on near an open box. But anyways, looks like some bells, or at least a bell, but we're going to have to come back when they come out of the egg and they shed, and then perhaps we can see what we really got there. Potentially going to have to do some shed testing, because this was a clutch I was really hoping to get some cool stuff on, and which it looks like I got some cool stuff, but it looks like a lot of light colored stuff, maybe super pastel stuff. So, oops, sorry guys. So yeah, this one does have pattern. That one's got pattern. That one's got pattern. This one, oh, that's got pattern too. It isn't a bell. Okay, so maybe there isn't any lesser in that other one. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Maybe I'll have to shed test that male. Because, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Let's see what they look like when they shed out. There's definitely pattern in that first one too. So this is the first one. And you can see some pattern right up along there. So maybe it's super pastel and lace that's completely wiping those out like that. Or is it cinnamon or mahogany? It's kind of bringing some of the color back to it. If it is like a super lesser. I don't know now. Let me see. Yeah, he hasn't sired any other clutches yet. But I do have him breeding to 2 females. Right? 1. Yeah, 2. So it's really cool because the one I just pulled him out of the tub of, and then I showed you guys, is just a calico female. So that'll be nice because it'll be her one gene and all his genes. So when she lays a clutch and we get to see what's inside of it, we should get all the answers, hopefully. Especially if she gives us a nice big clutch, we should get answers. Actually, I'm going to take this off so I can let these guys get some fresh air in here. Put the lid back on. So that's going to go back in the incubator. I assume 3 days or so they'll come out. And I'll put them in a shed box. The next clutch, I should be cutting that one in about, maybe 6 days, about a week roughly, somewhere around there. And that's a Het Monarch clutch. And then from there we've got like a month, maybe 5 weeks before we'll have the next clutch to cut. And that's the last one in the incubator until we get more clutches laid. So hopefully we get 5 more clutches yet this year. That put us at 17. I'd be okay with that. And that would be that, guys. So appreciate you swinging by. Appreciate your support. Thanks for liking the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. If you want to let me know what your guesses are in here. Love to hear it. You can leave those in the comments. In the description, all the way at the bottom of the description, is going to be links to my Morph Market page, my social media, my email, etc. If you want to reach out to me, or if you want to see what animals I have available on Morph Market, whatever the case may be, check out those links below. Until next time, I appreciate everything. Thank you very much for swinging by. Means the world to me. Subscribe if you haven't. That would also mean absolutely everything to me. And we'll be back for another video hopefully in about a week. Take care, guys. Thank you.